All right, hello and welcome to Pitch Perfect Baseball, where today I will be covering the game between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Uh, so, Jacob DeGrom's first return to Citi Field. He has done really well this season. He had 9 years with the New York Mets, and they have one of their best pitching prospects, Jonah Tong, on the mound for the Mets tonight. He's 1-1. He has worked well. Let's see. Let me pull up his stats real quick. All right, Jonah Tong. All right, I am pulling up his stats at the moment. Share screen. Go to Jonah Tong stats. Here he is. He is negative .2 WAR, 1 win, 1 loss, 4.09 ERA in 2 games, 11 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, and a 1.182 WHIP. Now let's pull up Jacob DeGrom. You can't. All right. You can't see it, Birdie. I'm trying to. Can you see it now? Is that okay? All right. Jacob DeGrom has worked this season 2.9 WAR, 11 wins, 7 losses, 2.78 ERA in 27 games, 155 innings pitched with 169 strikeouts. He has worked really well. He's been 9 years with the New York Mets. If we go to here, Baseball Reference, I struggle with. Wait a minute. Oh, how did I end up here? So Jacob DeGrom. I don't want to buy Stathead. Oh, whoops. All right, on the Rangers. Let's take a look at our starting lineups today with the New York Mets. First, the Texas Rangers will hit Josh Smith, the shortstop. Wyatt Langford playing left field. Jock Peterson designated hitting. Jake Berger playing first base. Josh Young playing third. Alejandro Osuna playing right. Jonah Heim catching. Cody Freeman playing second. And Michael Hellman playing center field. On the mound is Jacob DeGrom. And for the New York Mets, batting first is the shortstop Francisco Lindor. Second is the right fielder Juan Soto. Third is Pete Alonso, the first baseman. Fourth is Nimmo playing left field. Fifth is Mark Vientos playing designated hitter. Sixth is McNeil playing second. Seventh is Brett Beatty playing third. Eighth is Francisco Alvarez catching. And ninth is Cedric Mullins playing center field. The Met with the highest average is Pete Alonso hitting 267, and the Met with the lowest average is Cedric Mullins hitting 219. Can you see it? I have this, and I have live baseball scorecards, which is just going to fill out an actual scorecard. It's actually kind of cool. I thought it was gonna because I can delay that. No. So I'm streaming on a computer. Okay, it's just behind, I think, the screen share. I don't know if this is part of it. I have this set to I don't know if you can see it. I'll change it for a sec. I have this tab, which is the live baseball scorecard. I have it set to 15-second time delay. So I can do either. Gamecast. Wow, a team that is probably worse than the Mets is, not getting destroyed by Philly. Philly is playing in a sucky division, which is crazy that both the Mets and Braves suck, but it is what it is. They're definitely disappointing. I thought the National League East would be really close. It was not. It was never really close. It looked like it would be close, but nope. All right, I can do the ESPN one. We'll go back to where's the Mets Gamecast. All right, are you able to see it or no? That should make it work. All right, are you able to see it now? I just want to make sure it works. I'll go back to. All right, I'm gonna go back to full screen. The only issue with the ESPN is you can't time delay it. So stuff might happen on ESPN faster than it would happen with me commentating it. That's the only issue I can think of with that. Why? This. Let's just go to channel. I don't want to go to my own channel. I'm on my own channel's page. Okay. The Texas Rangers come into the day 77-70 with a 4-game win streak, only 2 games behind Seattle in the American League West. The Mets come into this with a 6-game losing streak at 76-71 and are 11 games behind Philadelphia. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball's wildcard standings. The White Sox and Rockies have been eliminated. What is this pop-up ad coming from? At the moment, the Mets have a 1.5 game lead on the Giants and Reds. They're both trying to get into that final National League East wildcard spot. They're 4 games behind San Diego, who are 4 games behind the Cubs. In first place at the moment in the 3 divisions are Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and Milwaukee for the National League. And in first place in the American League is, let's see, I haven't been paying attention to the American League as much. Toronto, Detroit, and Seattle. Well, Seattle is tied with Houston. Toronto's a 3-game lead, and Detroit has an 8.5 game lead. Right now, ESPN gives the Mets a 77% chance to make it to the playoffs. The Texas Rangers are up here at 27%. Only 2 games behind Seattle. The issue is Houston is also there. So, what's the point of that? All right. Oh, no, I don't want that. Let me go here. All right. I am ready to get streaming here. The New York Mets will take on the Texas Rangers in about 4 minutes. Jacob deGrom is headed to the dugout. As well, with the Rangers being an American League team, they come to Citi Field once every 2 years, so every other year. But with him being a starting pitcher, he doesn't pitch every series. 2 years ago, the Rangers came to town, and he didn't pitch. Brandon Pfaadt is currently 13-8 with an ERA over 5.5. Which is crazy. Just the team around him is scoring runs, so doesn't matter if you score runs. All right. I just pulled up the baseball game on Baseball Savant. So I have also, Brody, if you want, I can also put out the Baseball Savant one, which yeah, I'll add the ESPN thing too. Switch between them. What is this pop-up ad? Why don't this thing go away? God, you want me to do whatever? Okay. Now let's get this pulled back up because we are just about to get this game underway. Jonah Tong is set to take the mound tonight for New York. I have the ESPN one set up. All right. $7:09, so we should be getting started soon. All right, well, we are just about to get underway. Where Patromo? I just want to make sure we're live. So again, the lineups for Texas: Smith, Langford, Peterson, Berger, Jung, Ozuna, Heim, Freeman, and Hellman. On the bench is Harris, Tellez, Higashioka, Duran, and more. All right, well, it's baseball time. Jonah Tong, 2 starts, 1-1, 4.09 ERA in 11 innings, 9 hits, 4 walks, 12 Ks. That works out to a 1.18 whip. As Jonah Tong has finished his warm-up pitches, we are just about to get underway. But the Mets starting infield: Alvarez catching, Beatty playing third, Lindor playing short, McNeil playing second, Alonso playing first, and in the outfield going left to right is Nimmo, Cedric Mullins, and Juan Soto. So, let's get this game underway. Jonah Tong to make his first pitch. Here we go. I'm having trouble. I will be right back onto that in a minute. Go to Gamecast. All right, Josh Smith to lead us off. He's hitting .254 with 9 home runs. First pitch inside with a fastball, 1-0. pitch misses outside. Fastball. I'm gonna go to. No, not that. I want this. There we go. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there. This one's in there for a strike, 2-2. Okay, so all right. Now the full count pitch. There it comes. Tong kicks and deals. Low for ball 4. He walked him. So the Rangers have the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Wyatt Langford with a runner on first. So Tong takes 6 pitches and walks the first runner. Pitch right down the middle, fouled away, 0-1. This one, 4-seam fastball. This needs more time to play, doesn't it? All right. Should fix our issue here. All right, no, just zoom in. Now the runner at first, the 0-2. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3. Got him looking. And strikes him out. In the Red Sox-Yankees game, Aaron Judge hits a solo home run on the top of the first. It's 1-0. Good pitch was change up. Got him looking. Goes to a fastball and then 2 change-ups. Fouled the first one away. The last 2 are called strikes. Now pitch. Jock Peterson steps in a big curveball for a strike. Pitch is low for a ball. Jock Peterson is now in a 1-1 count. 1 out, runner at first. Top of the first inning. Tong at 11 pitches. That is a fastball low for a ball. Now at 96 miles an hour. Tong's fastest pitch so far. Now the 2-1 to Jock Peterson. Low for ball 3. Tong having a tough time getting ahead in counts with the exception of that second at bat. Jonah Tong has gotten behind in all 3 at bats, and he walked the first runner. We'll see what he does. As Jock Peterson steps in to face the 3-1. And it's low in the dirt for a ball. Alvarez will go back to field it. Smith will only advance 1 base. So now it's first and second. And now the Mets have an issue. Jeremy Hefner will come to the mound to pay a visit to his young pitcher. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is actually kind of cool. All right, you know what? We're going to use this instead. All right, let's go to this one. All right, this, we'll see if this, obviously I can't actually show anything from the game, but we'll see if this is working. First and second now, 1 out. Rangers currently in the driver's seat, win probability wise at 54%. I have so many more stats with this thing. This is helpful. So the Mets will use their first of 4 mound visits. Jonah Tong set to deal the 0-0. Pitch is outside for a ball. Not a great pitch. Just not great. It was a 4-seam fastball. Well, you got to be able to throw strikes. Now the 1-0. Upstairs for a ball. So, again, Jonah Tong dropping behind in these counts. This is starting to get concerning if you're the New York Mets. Here's the 2-0 to Berger. In there for a strike. Good. Change up there at 85. Well, the Mets currently have a 1.5 game lead. The other 2 games that matter tonight would be the Reds game and the Giants game. The Giants are playing the Dodgers. Now the 2-1. In there for a called strike 2, and the count is even, 2-2. Tong doing a good job working his way back into the... So, this is a nice visual here. I do like this visual. Now the 2-2. Here's the pitch. 2-2. In the dirt, Alvarez with a great block. So now it becomes an interesting one. 3-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In the zone, he hits a high fly ball to center field. Mullins will have plenty of room to make the catch, and there's 2 outs in the inning. The runner will advance. So now it's first and third with 2 outs. As a changeup left it down the middle. Berger unable to do anything to it. That brings up Josh Jung. First pitch in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a fastball down the middle. Fouled away. Now he's a few ticks behind, but now it's an 0-2. Now the 0-2. Can Jonah Tong get out of this unscathed? Here's the pitch. The 0-2. Swung at and hit into right center field. A base knock. The Rangers will score. It's 1-0. Jonah Tong was 1 strike away from being able to get out of this, and it's 1-0 Texas. And he just his jam shot inside. And Alvarez set outside. He's setting up outside, and great way to get his pitcher some run support. First pitch foul. No, he hit this one fair. That's going to be a base hit. It's 2-0 Texas. I thought that one was going to go foul. The throw in is misplayed. It's going to be first and third, 2 outs. Osuna with a single, and A great way to follow it up. First and second, now the Mets are in trouble. Well, Jonah Tong worked really well his first game. Pretty good his second game. Not so hot yet in this game. We'll see if he's able to recover. Tong already at 24 pitches. Now stepping in is Jonah Heim. Up next is Freeman, Hellman, and Smith. Heim, the switch hitter, batting left. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 96. Now the 1-0. That one's low for ball 2. These Mets are really having trouble right now. Jonah Tong already worked 26 pitches in this inning. Well, they're just taking advantage of him right now. He's not throwing very well. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 3. So now he falls behind Heim. 3-0. Up next is Cody Freeman. Three one right down the middle for a strike. Sorry, 3-0 is down the middle. So the Rangers are 2 games out of playoff position right now. The Mariners and Astros tied for it. Now the 3-1. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Cody Freeman. And now, well, the Mets need to get their bullpen pumping. This is not good right now for Jonah Tong. And you gotta know if it just yips, or what are you sensing here? It would be a good question to ask. Cody Freeman, the 8-hole hitter for the Texas and the 8th hitter to get up this inning. His pitch is low for ball 1 and an 85-mile-an-hour changeup. Well, now they're saying there's a slider. First slider he's thrown today. Now the 1-0. And that one's low for a ball. Tong really having trouble right now. And if I'm Carlos Mendoza, I would be getting him out of this game as quickly as possible. And they are showing the bullpen phone is already warm. So 14 changeups, 13 fastballs, 3 curveballs, and a slider. It's Francisco Alvarez talking to the young pitcher. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Who's warming up? No one is up yet. My guess would be Brooks Raley. And it's going to be Oscar Brazaban warming up, the right-hander, number 43. Crowd is not having it. A tough New York crowd. Cody Freeman from Pomona, California, 4th-round draft pick in 2019. Now the 2-0 to Cody Freeman. Here's the pitch. Good fastball for a strike. 2-1. That was at 95. So his fastball has been between 95 and 93 today. Between 96 and 93. So it's been inconsistent. So that is something to be concerned about if you're Jonah Tong. Here's the pitch that Alvarez swung on and missed. A beautiful pitch. I mean, if you're going to throw one down the middle, you better do it right. You can't miss. Here it is, the 2-2. Tong, this will be his 34th pitch of the inning. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, hitting to right field. Soto's not getting there, a base hit. The throw in to get the second runner's not in time. It's 4-0 Rangers. as this game's starting to not go very well for this New York Mets team. Well, if you are the manager, now the 0-0 to Hellman, the last hitter in the Rangers order. And just not a great game for Tong so far. He'll probably get an early shower. Here's the pitch to from Jonah Tong. Already 35 pitches on the day. Here's the 36th is outside. It's just uncompetitive pitches. But on the plus side for the Mets, this might also throw Jacob deGrom off of his game. You got to be wary of that if you are Texas Rangers. deGrom has been sitting here. This game started about 7:10. It's now 7:29. Here's the pitch way outside, and Alvarez just saved a run with a good glove. This is a changeup that missed at 85. He is having a real tough time of it right now. Huascar Brazoban getting warm in the Mets pen. Now the 2-1 to Hellman. Low for ball 3. So now you got to be worried. The next hitter up is Smith. Top of the order for Texas, and that might give Tong the hook at only 38 pitches. Well, this is not a good situation to be in. This team has been miserable. They've lost their last 6 games. But now the 3-1 to Hellman. Tong looks visibly annoyed. Already at 38 pitches. We're in the first inning. Here's the 3-1. Whoa! Oh, he called it a strike. A terrible call. I don't know where that pitch was. And now we get some minor arguing. And maybe the umpire just feels bad for the New York Mets. That's Scott Berry behind the plate. Batter calls timeout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first will get moving. Here's the full count pitch. That ball is whacked to left field on the line. Fair ball. This will score at least 1, most likely 2 or 3. Freeman scores. It's a 2 RBI double. It's 6-0 Texas. And that might be it for Jonah Tong. And yes, it is. Jonah Tong is done for the night. A terrible outing for Jonah Tong. Just fair. 6-0. In the top of the first inning, the Texas Rangers lead the New York Mets by a score of 6-0. And all right, so we're at the point where there is plenty of time to change games. 6-0 our score here. Huascar Brazoban will come into this game. Wow. Well, the New York Mets are not having a great time. 4 hits, 2 walks, 6 runs, all of them earned. Jonah Tong will get an early shower after only 39 pitches. Well, that's what happens when you don't do a good job in Major League Baseball. So bullpen availability-wise, this is going to be interesting. Everyone has pitched in the last 3 days. So and when Diaz has 14 pitches, Rogers has 6, Raley has 12, Helsley has 26, Stanek has 34. And now pitching is Huascar Brazovan, the right-hander. Yeah, so there's still time. We can go to the Red Sox game, too. This team is absolutely ridiculous. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to give it an inning or two. Unless they go up any more runs this inning. As a Mets fan, this season has been hard to watch. That ball is batted to left field. Backing Nimmo up. He stumbles. He made the catch. And believe it or not, the New York Mets have escaped the top of the first. What a catch by Brandon Nimmo. And finally, Jacob deGrom will get to take the Citi Field mound. Wow. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for the first time in a long time, since 2022. So first time in 3 years for deGrom. This Mets team is not doing well. What catch by Brandon Nimmo. He kind of stumbled on his way back. So the deGrominator is back on the Citi Field mound. For deGrom, he throws a changeup, curveball, slider, and four-seamer. Francisco Lindor is the first hitter. In his last 50 plate appearance, no home runs, no triples, 4 doubles, 3 singles, 8 walks, 8 strikeouts, and 25 other outs. He also has 2 hit by pitches. So, no home runs, only 4 extra base hits in total. Not great. It is what it is. If this was any other pitcher, by the way, I would not be continuing to do this game. At the moment, it's 6-0. If you like these graphics are on Baseball Savant, which is really cool. So you can see they work for any game, Vizcast here. But like you can go back 5 seconds and forward. But you can also jump to live. That is for the Phillies game. But let's get back to the Mets versus the Rangers and go to Vizcast. All right, first hitter is Lindor. He's been hitting well recently. First pitch is fastball right down the middle, taken for a strike. That was taken all the way. So, due up this inning is Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Switch hitter batting left for Lindor, the 0-1. Outside for a ball. Well, Bryce Harper just hit a home run in the Phillies game. Lindor hits a chopper to first and easily played one away. Ground out to first base for U3. All right, Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Nimmo, Vientos, McNeil, Beatty, Alvarez, and Mullins. And on the bench for the switch hitters is Mauricio and the right-handers Acuna, Marte, Siri, and Senger. Now batting is Juan Soto. You have Alonso on deck. The Rangers have a 92% chance of winning. Not the greatest game so far for New York. Not great when you go to the bullpen after only getting 2 outs. That one's right down the middle. Oh, God. They have a guy in Waldo costume that says trying to find a win be like with a Mets jersey over his Waldo costume. God. That ball is shot. Well played there at second. 2 outs. Well, after this first inning, if the Mets don't score, I'm going to be switching to the Red Sox versus Yankees game on Apple TV. So bear with me for a minute there if anyone is watching this. Let's see, no one is watching. I don't think, right? Yeah, no one is watching. But easily played. The throw across the diamond gets Alonso. That ends the inning. 6-0 after one. That's going to be it for the Mets game. We are going to the Red Sox and Yankees game. Yeah, this game is 1-0 the Yankees lead. All right, let's go to open Apple TV. All right. Well, I am switching over to the Yankees Red Sox game. Oh god, I'm not signed in here. All right, let me just get signed in on the TV. I thought I was signed into that. So, let me just use my phone to sign in. I had the game feed playing there. If you like these graphics, they are free to use. They're just on the Baseball Savant page. All right. All right. I successfully logged. Oh, all right. We are successfully signed in. All right. Well, let's end this poll, and we can pin a new message. So now that we are on the Yankees Red Sox game, let me just get it on my TV in front of me. So I have live allow. Is it going to be blacked out? It is not. The Red Sox are wearing their green jerseys. Give me 1 sec. Now, as a Mets fan, you learn to hate the Yankees. So I have a Red Sox shirt under this. It's by complete coincidence. Now the 2-0. Hamilton fouls this one away back into the seats of Fenway Park. So this is the second time that I have. Oh damn! I don't want that. I don't want that. Now the 2-1. And that's a wild pitch. So Luis Heel deals a wild pitch. Now it's 3-1. That was a changeup at 91 miles per hour. Bad pitch. Almost hit the umpire. That would have prevented Carlos Narvaez from moving up 90 feet. Yeah. Here's the 3-1. Hit in a high fly ball. This one's going to go foul. And he makes the catch. That ends the second inning on a pop out to first baseman Ben Rice. So the Yankees currently have a half-game lead on the Red Sox. So big games here. And they're only 3 and 3.5 games behind, respectively. Batting next is Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham, and Aaron Judge. Giolito working today. Yankees 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and the Red Sox no runs and no hits, no errors. So all zeros for Boston. If you're just joining me, this was a Mets versus Rangers stream. I had I was a Mets fan. That game was not going well. The Rangers are currently up 6-0 on the Mets. And yeah, they're still up 6-0. Oh, it's gone. So the New York Yankees currently lead the Boston Red Sox 1-0. Oh shoot. Let me just. All right. All right. Pin the message. So, Yankees currently leading the Red Sox 1-0 in a very important game too, with how the standings are working out. Hello and welcome to Pittsburgh. All right, well, Ryan McMahon, the first Yankees hitter. Career at Fenway in 8 games in 219. 0-2. Upstairs for a ball. Well, both these teams have 81 wins. The difference is the Yankees have one less loss. The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Back at the wall. He makes the catch. Good play by Cedon. Tougher play there. It was some good exit velo. First pitch is low for a ball. It's a slider. Well, Cedon, one of the best defensive center fielders, making a nice play there. There's the pitch. Did he get a piece of that? No, he did not. Oh, he did. No, he fouled this one away. I thought this hit the catcher's glove. No, they're just going to let it roll foul. So the Yankees have a 60% chance of winning at the moment. The Mets got out of this top of the second a lot easier than they got out of the top of the first. Now the 1-1. It's a ball. Two one. Inside. Didn't miss by much. With a breaking ball. So he struck out in the first inning. 0 for 1. Pitch. This ball's lifted to center field. Should be plenty of room. Cedon under it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Well, that brings up Aaron Judge. So only 2 pitches from Giolito. And driven in and scored the only runs. 1 for 1 with a solo home run. Slider missed outside. A 1-0 to Judge. Swung on and missed. A good slider from Giolito. Giolito starts him off with 3 sliders. So we'll see what with 2 sliders. Pitch is gonna be a changeup, I believe. Changeup, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a slider, caught the zone. 2-2. Aaron Judge, fewest at bats divided by home runs. He's in second place in MLB history, only including players with 2,000 or more at bats. Now the 2-2. Swung on. I don't think he even swung on it. He just fouled it away. Kind of check swing it. When the bat never really got to the zone, it's fouled away. Still 2-2. Now the 2-2. Low for ball 3. Full count. 2 outs here. This is not a dangerous situation. Obviously I say that. Doesn't mean he can't hit a home run. Zoom is full count. Judge has a 1409 OPS. So this one is outside, ball 4. And that brings up Ben Rice. So he walks Rice. Called strike with a changeup down the middle. So you got Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm coming up. This ball is fouled away, 1-1. Sorry, 0-2. How you doing, Pyramid Chicken? All right, now the 0-2. Outside, it is Ben Rice at the dish here. Hey, so, Pyramid Chicken, I'm just trying out this new graphic behind me. What do you think of it? This is from Baseball Savant's page. This ball is lifted into the air. Did he hit the catcher? Yes, he did. We'll see. He was pointing at the catcher, and they're going to call this play back for catcher's interference. So the Red Sox commit another catcher's interference. It's going to go as an E2. And the Red Sox will not challenge this play. So immediately you saw the catcher, the umpire pointing to the catcher's glove. So it was a fly out to left. Did he hit him? Oh, he definitely hit him. Oh, yeah, he definitely got him. Right on the glove. So instead of this one being a end of the middle of the third, we are back again. First and second, 2 outs now in the top of the third for the Yankees. Ignore this for a minute here. Yeah, I definitely got him. So that's going to be catcher's interference. So that goes down as an E2, an error on the catcher. That goes down as an E2. That brings up Cody Bellinger. The 0-0 pitch. Bellinger sees one right down the middle. I don't know what he was doing. He just fouled it off. Carlos Narvaez has committed catcher's interference 6 times this season. Maddox, I think a potential wild card matchup as Rice steps out and calls time. I think it's very possible that this is a wild card matchup. I think just Toronto's done so well this season. I don't think either the Yankees or the Red Sox are going to catch them. Swung on and miss 0-2. So, I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Now the 0-2 to Bellinger. Right down the middle, up the middle, a base hit. This should score a run for New York. His Judge comes flying around second base, or third base. Yeah, Houston's been okay. 2-0 New York now. Houston, Houston is currently tied. Let me just check the. If we go here, full standings. I'll show you at the end of the inning. But if we go, wild card. There we go. All right, wild card standings. Houston and let's go back to the division standings. I can show you this. So at the moment, division standings. Houston and Seattle are currently tied, but if we go to wild card in the American League, Texas is only two games. Cleveland's only 3.5 games. I don't have a ton of confidence in either Texas or Houston, but it's possible. Oh God, this is not recovered from after the catcher's interference. So let's head. I'm going to go to Live Baseball scorecards. Now you should just be able to see me. And where's the Red Sox game? Yankees at Red Sox. So, yeah, I don't think Houston has a real chance in any of it. I don't agree with you. Where is it? We're in the away half. So I don't think this website is really recovered either. So it was an F7 that comes back. Can you guys see me? Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, Houston had Correa back. Again, we'll see. Stanton strikes out on a slider to end the inning. So middle of the third, the Yankees lead the Red Sox 2-0. I gotta edit my message here. And placement message. All right, so yeah, Correa, but I mean, is how much of a factor is he? Like, he's getting older. I don't know. Ex-pitcher Austin Maddox sentenced to a prison sentence for soliciting a minor. Actually, I thought I shared my screen. Sorry. Let's go to let's see if we can use this again. It doesn't really came back after that. Okay, this got fixed. So I'll change it over to different broadcast for a minute. Give me just a moment. This is about to get fixed. So I'm going to leave this and get rid of the time delay for a sec. So sorry, I just had a time delay on there because the MLB.TV is really like a pain in the butt when it comes to the time delays, but yeah, MLB.TV. Correa's hitting 300 so far since he got to Houston. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a factor. I don't know why this isn't working. Let's just go. Let's see if we can get this to share this tab. Let's go to Yankees Red Sox, see if that updated. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. All right, well, we can. Okay, this is head. Okay, so, all right, can you guys, everyone can see that now? Yeah, Correa's hitting 300 since the deadline. Uh, it will be interesting to see. Yeah, you're right. They don't have any pitching. Their pitching is why I don't think they're that good. Uh, First pitch is a fastball and first strike. Um, yeah, the pitching is why I'm concerned. His pitch, he tries to bunt, he fouls it off into himself. Home run. 1-1. Yeah. Um, they have a good offense. Their defense is okay. Fielding wise, they're pretty good, but their pitching is just not what it used to be. Uh, and that is it's Nick Eaton is the hitter. Nate Eaton. Hitting 268, no home runs, 2 RBIs this season. Hitting 318 at home though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good slider outside to put him away. Put him away nice and easy right there. Who do you guys think is going to win the World Series? My pick is Milwaukee, but I wanna hear what you guys think for World Series picks. Yeah, yeah, that might be true. Oh, the Mets scored a run. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. Detroit is just such a roller coaster team. Like they're either going to be really good or really bad. I feel, and a lot of the times they are really good, but it's those times that concern me when they're really bad. Yeah, Phillies have a chance. Uh 2-1 now to Cedar Rafaela. If Texas plays their cards right, they could very well make it into the playoffs and shock some people. Slider just missed. That one was definitely in the zone. I don't know where that one missed, but it's 3-1 to Cedar. Uh, I think Philly is not really. Whoa, that pitch is way outside. Saddam will take for ball 4. It got away from the catcher. So now Boston has something going with Jaron Duran up. I think Philly's a team that a lot of people are like, yeah, they could do it, but I don't think a lot of people realize just how good that Phillies team is. Um, I think definitely a real shot for that Phillies team. All right, Jaron Duran is 0 for 1 with a pop out. That one is low, big slider from heel. It's a pitch. Duran hits a high fly ball to deep right field. At the wall, he makes the catch about 3 feet in front of the wall. On the warning track, a changeup, he left it right down the middle. A bad pitch, but Duran unable to punish it. For American League MVP, go Judge or do you go Raleigh? I think Raleigh's gonna do it for me. I think Raleigh's gonna have it, but yeah, I definitely see the argument for Judge is Bregman fouls one away on one. I think if it was an even playing field, it would be Aaron Judge too, but it's not an even playing field. It seems like it's whatever's going to get the most attention for them, and I think Raleigh would get the most attention, but I think it's going to be a very close vote. As Bregman chops one to short, and he'll take the easy throw out, and that ends the bottom of the third. So the Yankees lead this game 2-0 at the end of the third inning. Good play there. Go 6-4 fielder's choice to end the inning. Yeah, definitely he's hitting the ball well. I definitely think he deserves it. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But um it's tough when a guy is breaking records to not give him. Yeah, Drew, I definitely agree with that. No one's gonna win MVP with a 240 average. Uh I feel like batting average is more important than people say it is. Like, oftentimes they just ignore batting average now. It's all about slugging, which I think slugging's a better stat than batting average anyways. But I think that a lot of people just ignore batting average as if it's not important. So, definitely something to watch out for. Um but uh yeah, OPS is a great stat too, but I think batting average is just better than uh batting average is just not as good as slugging. Slugging is just a better stat, but OPS is a great stat too. Uh yeah. I use OPS plus a lot too. It just puts everyone, like, you can compare guys from different eras, and I just think it works. Like, it just, the 100 being there. What is, like, one stat that you guys just absolutely hate seeing? So for me, I absolutely hate Ks per nine. It's just something I really don't enjoy using as a metric, because, like, it's just K percentage, but dumber. Like, K percentage makes sense, but Ks per nine doesn't, because you can give up 100 runs and get one strikeout, and that's 27 Ks per nine. That's a really good Ks per nine, but who cares? He didn't actually do good at getting guys out. All right, two up for the Yankees is, why is that behind? Josh Chisholm is the first hitter. So in his last 50 plate appearance, he has 2 home runs, no triples, one double. Oh, that's gone. Uh oh yeah, K's to walks. That's a good one. I like that one too. First pitch is upstairs with a fastball at 91, 1-0. Yeah, I think K's to walks is a really good stat. Shows a lot of three true outcomes, which is starting to become a bigger and bigger deal. Does change up low for ball too. Uh, but, like, yeah, wins are useless. Wins are absolutely useless. 2 out of Chisholm, he swings right through a fastball right down the middle. Yeah, wins are useless. I mean, if anyone in the chat disagrees with that statement, watch the baseball bits video on Jacob DeGrom. Yeah, quality starts are dumb. It doesn't give you any leeway, I feel. I mean, you can have a good start without it being a quality start. Chisholm ahead in the count 3-1. Here's the pitch from Giolito. Got him a huge sword there. Slider at 83, and Chisholm offers at it like this. Just a terrible swing. Jazz Chisholm was acquired from the Marlins in 2024 for Augustin Ramirez. He's done well in Miami. Uh, Definitely been good there. Now Giolito deals the full count pitch. Chisholm lifts it high in the air, and just like in the home run derby, he does not hit a home run. He flies out to right field. Yeah, 6 innings, 3 runs, 5 ERA. So definitely true there. You got to get deep into the games though, and showing replays of Aaron Boone yelling at the umpire. So naturally, Aaron Boone yelling at umpire is pretty normal. Giolito to deal to Austin Wells is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at Oh, do you guys like this new graphic behind here? I'm trying to get feedback on it because I don't know. It's new. It's actually new. It's on the Baseball Savant page if you like looking at it. Um, it's fastball fouled away 1-1. Yeah, I think it works well for this style of live stream. Here's the 1-1, right down the middle, fouled away. 1-2. Oh well, the Mets are only down 6-3 now. Can you believe it? When I'm not watching the game, I started with that game because it's Jacob deGrom's return to Queens today. He's having a good outing. Jonah Tong did not. Now it's 6-3. Alonso just hit a sac fly. Now the 1-2. Right down the middle with a changeup. Well, Wells was hunting the fastball, struck him out. Yes, Drew, I am a Mets fan. I got a Mets hat on right now. It's Mr. Met wearing sunglasses, spring training hat from this year. Ooh, good pitch there. Got him swinging. Now it's Caballero. Fouled away. Looked like it hit the catcher for a minute. He kind of winced in pain there. It didn't hit him, but it looked like it did. Like he kind of took it weird. Jose Caballero's 0-4 with ground out. Now the 0-1. Good pitch for the fastball in there for a strike. So another thing I like about this graphic is if you look at the pitches seen today, anytime he throws a fastball, it highlights all the fastballs. So that was another fastball there. And it will show all the pitches that were fastballs up on the. I know I'm pointing to it on my screen, but it won't look like I am on your screen. But um, now the 1-2 pitch is slider played easily by Bregman. The throw across the diamond gets Caballero to end the inning. So middle of the fourth. Pyramid Chicken. Sometimes I do enjoy watching minor league baseball. I love going to games, but I usually try to get to major league games. I went on a big road trip this year. I have videos from some of those, not all of the games. But we went to Milwaukee. We went to Minnesota. We went to Kansas City. We went to St. Louis, and then we went to Chicago. Went to the White Sox because so we've done a couple. Me and my dad and my brother have done a couple big baseball trips recently, the last couple of years. So not really minor league. We went to the White Sox that one this trip, but last year we were at the Cubs. No, the Cubs weren't home when we were there. If they were, we would have went, but they just weren't home. But yeah, Milwaukee was great. Underrated stadium in Milwaukee. Um, Milwaukee's great. St. Louis was nice. Yeah, St. Louis is great. Yeah, yeah, it was rough because we didn't park really close to the stadium, and it was not great. We parked like it was like half a mile, and it was a lot. It was just not great. But yeah, St. Louis's ballpark was really nice. In the ballpark was great. Out of the ballpark was not. Um, yeah, definitely a rough part. Downtown St. Louis was not wonderful. Uh, let's put it in the chat. What is your favorite stadium that you guys have been to so far? As as it looks like it's starting to rain in Boston. Let's see. Talking to the grounds crew, it does appear that it's starting to rain. So definitely keep an eye on that. And they're gonna do some work to the mound real quick. I will pull up the weather in Boston. All right, the weather in Boston. Here's the weather in Boston. Says no rain the rest of the night, but a little spot shower. We'll see if anything comes of it, but everything does appear to be so. Yeah, I really want to get to Truist. So I've been to 20 MLB stadiums. Let's this one. Uh, my favorite so far is Camden. Camden was really nice in Baltimore. Uh, food was really good there, but it just had like a nice feel to it as well. Um, all right, who's due up? Where Trevor Story is up next. I can't see it because I'm in the way. All right, so it's Story, Lau, and Yoshida, with Narvaez hitting fourth in the inning. As slight delay as Heel gets ready to take the mound. So, oh, it's gone. But if we look here, the Yankees have a half game lead on the Red Sox. Both teams have 81 wins. The Yankees have 65 losses and the Red Sox 66. So, Heel gets ready to go back up. I really like Fenway too. Fenway was really nice. Fenway was a fun ballpark. It they really embraced the history. Another stadium I like was Yankee Stadium. That was a cool stadium. Story takes low for a ball. A slider there from Heel. But Heel having a good outing so far. He's had to manage a little bit, but not too much of rough patches. This pitch, Story fouls it away 1-1. This thing is slightly behind, so let's give it 5 seconds. There we go. All right, now it is on time. Now the 1-1 fouled away 1-2. Yeah, Yankee Stadium is really nice. Definitely a cool place to experience. If you ever get to Yankee Stadium, you gotta get there early because the way it's set up is Story hits it down, Chisholm makes a nice easy play, throws the first one out. Uh, yeah, if you like the New York song after a win, they keep playing it over and over again. It's actually really goofy. They'll play it like 10 times. They'll just play it on repeat. It's really funny. Uh, that brings up. I'm gonna scroll down so you guys can see the who's up next. Yoshida is now up. Oh no, it's Lau. Alright, I'm gonna move this up another 5 seconds. Now the 1-0 to Lau. Swung on and missed at a high fastball. 1-1. This thing is really falling behind here. Alright, let's get back to this. Yeah, it does. It's fine. It's fun the first time. If you leave right away, it doesn't really matter. Now the 1-1 to Yoshida. Taka swings and misses at a good breaking pitch down in the dirt. Hey Oliver, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yankees currently leading the Red Sox 2-0. Here's the pitch to Lau. Fouls it away 2-2. 1-2, sorry. Yeah, doing good. So now the 1-2. In there, strike 3. Lauer doesn't like the call, but he'll have to head back to the dugout. Damn, you see what's going on in the Mets game, Oliver? They're getting their asses kicked. It's terrible. Let's see, what's the score now? 6-3, top of the 4th. It was 6-0. Jonah Tong gave up 6 runs in the first inning. 4 hits, 2 walks, all those runners scored. Brandon Nimmo made a crazy catch to end that inning. That very well could have continued. Now it's Yoshida in there for strike 1. But definitely an interesting game. That's DeGrom's first game. I would have turned that game off even quicker. Oh, yeah. DeGrom only pitches well at Citi Field, I think. Well, actually, he pitches well everywhere now. But he used to only pitch well at Citi Field. So, there's that. Uh, yeah, DeGrom had a good outing. And this one is slapped on the ground. Diving play by Jazz Chisholm. The throw to first ends the inning. Yeah, he did. He did curse the Mets. What a play by Jazz Chisholm. Yeah, or Verlander, or Scherzer. That ends the 4th inning. Yeah, Verlander's been iffy since he left New York. He was really good in New York though. I saw him get his 250th career win. So is it 250 or 300? It was one. It was a big. Oh, oh no, not 3,000. I'm an idiot. 300. Oh no, it was 250. Alright, it was 250 wins. Yeah, Oliver Boston's been getting a little unlucky. Like Jazz Chisholm just made a crazy play. Like, I don't know how he made that play. Also another catcher's interference tonight by Carlos Narvaez. Yeah, Jazz is a clown. 3 home runs in the Derby is just terrible. I mean, I could have hit 4. Like, it's just bad. Like, I don't know what he was doing. And there's been 2 errors tonight. And one of them was catcher's interference, but I don't know. I like how it says Yankees win percentage is 75%, but Yankees bullpen is terrible. So, yeah, the Yankees bullpen is not very good. Yeah, yeah, he takes way too many catcher's interference plays. He leads the MLB, 6 of them. But who's that? All right, Ryan McMahon steps in. First pitch is fastball down the middle for strike 1. That's called a ball? Wow. Okay. This ball is golfed to right field, a foul ball. Didn't miss the foul pole by much. That was a hanger. Yep, that was definitely a hanging slider. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Lyle Maddox. That was we definitely need we need robo umps. I went to a both spring training and games game a AAA game with the ABS challenge system, and it was really good. The ABS, it feels natural. It doesn't take the humans out of the game, but 2-1 is fastball inside. It doesn't take the humans out of the game, but it also it feels good. Like now the 3-1 to McMahon. Swung on and missed at a high fastball. Yeah, it has worked really well in AAA. I saw it work at a couple different stadiums in Florida for spring training. it felt natural, and I think it will come in next year. Now 3-2 to McMahon. Swung on. Good play there. As it's a ground out to second base for a 4-3 putout. So that brings up Trent Grisham, the Yankees' leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Up and in for a ball. So now the 1-0 to Grisham. It's a high fly ball to left. This one will be played with plenty of room. And he makes the catch. All right, 1 away, 2 away in the inning. That's actually kind of cool. Aaron Judge hit that ball 112 miles an hour. That's what made it 1-0. That ball went 468 feet. That ball was tanked. Outside. Matt is downstairs. He was at an event with a friend tonight, so Aaron Judge is 1 for 1 with a solo home run and a walk. He scored both the Yankees' runs. Yeah, he just came home. How is that not a strike? I don't know where that one missed, but if you need more evidence that we need ABS, that one was definitely a strike. This one is called strike low in the zone. Good change up there. So Aaron Judge is 1 for 1. This is a guy you can't let him get on base because the guys behind him will score him, and you can't let him get a hit. So you got to pitch to him, especially with no one on and 2 outs. Worst case scenario, he hits a solo home run. It's 3-0. They can come back from that. Now the 2-1 to Judge. Fouls it away 2-2. I mean, you don't want to let him on. Yankees home run leaders in franchise history. Aaron Judge sitting at 362, just past Joe DiMaggio. And now the 2-2, low for a ball. Another slider. He's throwing a ton of sliders today. 83 pitches for Giolito. I see Oliver. Now the full count pitch to Aaron Judge. Up in the zone, he fouled it away. So we'll do 3-2 again. Giolito's throwing a lot of sliders tonight. If you look at where it says Aaron Judge and under, you've seen 15 pitches. Look at all those yellow dots. Those are all sliders he's thrown to Judge. In this at bat, 1 fastball, and 5 sliders. Here's the 3-2 again. Struck him out. Upstairs in the zone. A good four-seam fastball to end the inning. Middle of the 5th. As all right, I got food here, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab my food. Alright, I'm back. Well, with Aaron Judge, they got him swinging upstairs. You don't have to throw him strikes. You just can't not. You got to actually try and pitch to him. Try and get him out. It's really the name of the game against Judge. You don't have to throw him strikes. You just have to throw him pitches you can get him to swing at. Yeah, I think who are you rooting for, Lyle Maddox? Boston or New York? But yeah, I would like to see Weaver. Yeah. It's always fun to be a fan of the game. Carlos Narvaez steps in. He's 0 for 1. That was low for a ball with a changeup. Yeah, 1 sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, Boston's a good team. Well, where'd the game go? What happened? All right, sorry. I got to put the game back on. I don't know where it went. All right, 2-1 now. Outside for a ball. That turned stupid closed captioning off. I don't really need to hear what they're saying. Now it's now Narvaez is ahead in the count 3-1. Here's the pitch to Narvaez. 3-1. Outside ball 4, and the Boston Red Sox have the leadoff man. They have him aboard. Head to head, the Yankees since since 2017 are up 26-7. AL Cy Young, I gotta go Skubal. I hate to say it, I want Chapman to win it. Definitely AL reliever of the year though. No doubt in my mind there for Chapman. But I think it's so rare nowadays that a reliever is able to win Cy Young. I just don't think it'll happen. Now the 0-1, and Hamilton fouls it away 0-2. Whoa! It hit a pole, and it bounced to a family. So, if the season ended today, the Boston Red Sox will play the New York Yankees. Houston will play Seattle. Toronto and Detroit will get a bye. And for the National League, Milwaukee and Philly will get a bye. Chicago will play San Diego, and Los Angeles will play New York. Yeah, it absolutely is. Definitely, Skubal's definitely the best starting pitcher in the league. Whoa, way outside. That's going to be a wild pitch for Heel, his second of the day. That was not even close, and that will let the runner move up 90 feet. That one almost hit him. You've heard the term back foot slider. That was almost a back foot fastball. Fastballs very rarely miss down in Major League Baseball, so. Yeah, they do. Now's their chance. The 1-2 to Hamilton. Inside for a ball. Yeah. Yeah, this is their chance. If they don't do it now, it's not happening. The 2-2. Inside. Heel's having some control issues, so now it's a full count pitch. You force him to make a full count pitch. David Hamilton with a runner at second, no outs. And the Yankees will do a mound visit. Full count here. As a Chapman fan, as a Red Sox fan, I hope that he is able to get the recognition he deserves because he is a really great pitcher. And I think Chapman deserves a Cy Young. Will he win it? I don't think so. But does he deserve it? Absolutely. Brings up David Hamilton. He's still up 3-2. Here's the full count pitch. Hamilton checks his swing. He stopped it in time, and he walked. So now the Red Sox are 2 runners on, and Austin Wells is now screaming at home plate umpire. Here we go. And no one's going to get ejected. Aaron Boone will not come out of the dugout. Let's take a look at this. Oh, no. Hamilton definitely went around. I don't know why he didn't appeal. It wasn't in the zone. ABS would have kept that call. First and second now for Nate Eaton. No outs. He's going to try and bunt. He just bluffed. Oh, no, he didn't go around. Yeah, for a guy like Skubal, you know exactly when your start is, and you can prepare. Eaton squares and pulls back 1-1. For a guy like Chapman, though, as a closer, you're going in. You're facing 3 random hitters. Basically, you don't know who you're gonna see. It could be their best 3. It could be 7, 8, and 9. You just never know who you're gonna face. Now the pitch to Eaton, 1-1. Eaton hits it foul, 1-2. Yeah, that's the hard part about being a closer. One, you don't know when, and you don't even know if you're gonna pitch. I mean, welcome back, Oliver. You just never know. Just missed, and now the Yankees are pissed. I'm eating a baked potato at the moment. Let's take a look at this pitch. This one, yeah, that was definitely a strike. So the Yankees get screwed over by the umpire again. This one's way outside, 3-2. That pitch, yeah, that definitely should have been a strike. No question about it. Now the 3-2. Big pitch here. If Heel misses his spot, it becomes bases loaded, no outs. So if you're the Yankees, you need to avoid that. You need to throw him a pitch. You can't throw the guy a meatball. Here it comes. Fenway on its feet in the bottom of the 5th inning. Heel having a hard time hearing because the pitch clock is paused. Heel cannot hear his pitch com. So he's trying to tell him what to do. And a mistake pitch would be bad for the Yankees, whether it leads to a walk or it leads to a base hit. That is not what you want if you're the Yankees. Yeah, I feel like the pitch comm is great until it stops working. Like now the 3-2, Fenway on his feet, the throw, and he popped it up. It's an infield pop up. You never know, and he makes the catch. Yeah, you never really know. Um, with the pitch comm, I feel like they should teach their pitchers normal signs, so that in case the pitch comm stops working, they should just use normal signs. No one's gonna steal signs for the once or twice a game they're used. But it feels like every game the pitch comm stopped working. Or when a team inconspicuously sets up a camera in center field. That's a balk. And oh, I got you, Oliver. I got it for now. And the Yankees pitcher balks, so he'll have a rough night right now. So Heel has 2 wild pitches and a balk tonight. Oliver, if I need help modding chat, I'll let you know. I'll just text you. This one's in there for a strike. So Heel started his windup, got to about here, and just stopped. Did he go around? No, he didn't. So Cedon stays in the at-bat 1-2. One, two, struck him out. Now Cedon's mouthing off with the umpire. I don't know how no one's been ejected yet. Both teams have mouthed off at the umpire. I mean, getting ejected on a play where you swing and miss is kind of the stupidest thing you could do. You made yourself look like an idiot, and then you making yourself look like an idiot more. Like, he didn't get ejected. No, Cora hasn't actually mouthed off at anyone. It's really just been Aaron Boone and Austin Wells, and now Cedon Rafaela. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swung on and missed a ram. There. So now, on an inning they seemed... In an inning they seemed... Looked like it was going to promise a run, and now... Yeah, I agree. Definitely better than Boone. Boone will argue over anything. Still, the best ejection he had was the one where he mocked the umpire. He was like... Now the 1-2 to the ram. Hits this one into left field, played easily to end the inning. So the Red Sox are unable to score a run. It's a line out to left to end the inning. The Marlins are currently beating the Tigers 8-1. I'm not making this crap up. Look at this. Yeah, there we go. What is going on in that game? Is that the Phillies now up? All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Pittsburgh is beating Washington 3-2. Phillies beating Kansas City 6-1. Baltimore is beating Toronto 1-0. Texas is beating the Mets 6-3. Cleveland is beating Chicago 2-0. Miami is up 8-1. That score just updated. Ignore the 5-1 here. The Yankees are beating the Red Sox 2-0. The Astros are beating Atlanta 4-0. Arizona's beating Minnesota 1-0. And the Cardinals and Brewers are tied 0-0. Later on, will be Rockies, San Diego, Cincinnati against Athletics, Los Angeles against Seattle, Los Angeles against San Francisco, and earlier today, Tampa lost to Chicago 6-4. Scuba left the game hurt. No, I haven't live streamed any of those. No, I started with the Mets game, Oliver, and then they started being bums. But it's kind of par for the course with them. Yeah, no, the Mets are terrible. They're just so hard to watch. Oh, Sandy's had a roller coaster season. Either he's the best pitcher in the league or he can't win anything. Just crazy. But definitely will be interesting to watch. They're back. I gotta get napkins. I'm an absolute mess. Yeah, well, he had Tommy John surgery. So that's why he fell off. Damn, I gotta get napkins and a plate because this is not easy to cut. But yeah, he won Cy Young Award in 2022, and then had Tommy John in, I think it was 2024. At the moment, the Red Sox don't have any hits. Tater, what do you mean, Oliver? It's they hit another home run right here. Damn it, I might be behind, so I don't know. Now 2-1 inside ball 3. Oh no, it's chicken. Now the full count to Ben Rice with Bellinger, Stanton, and Chisholm up next. I gotta, at the end of this inning, I gotta go down and get a plate and napkins because I can't cut it on now. What a play there! That will be 1 out. So you gone out to first. And so whatever happened with Joey Gallo? Like he's gonna be a pitcher now. Like, does that make sense to anyone? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Why would he become a pitcher? I mean, like, you couldn't hit, but just don't play baseball if you can't hit. Problem solved. Joey Gallo. Oh, he was a pitcher in high school? I did not know that. Giolito's now at 93 pitches, so the Sox will be making a bullpen move pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, if he throws well. I mean, just he's old. Yeah, no, I'd be willing to bet most MLB hitters pitch in high school. High fly, pop up to right, 2 away. Good changeup outside. Well, yeah, but it's good for everyone's arm. Cody Bellinger, they're showing him on the air on Saturday. In the rain, he threw 95 miles an hour to gun out Bo Bichette at home. Well, I mean, I guess he came up early, so I thought he was older. But yeah, Judge is 33. I mean, he's an old. I mean, like, I thought he was closer to 36. But well, Trout has been old for like 3 years now. Trout is a guy who I would like to see him I wish we got to see him with two good knees. The 1-1 in there for a strike. Giancarlo Stanton. He doesn't play very much. They're the same age. Damn. 1-2 to Stanton as well. Yeah. He's one of the guys who I would really like to see if he was healthy. This one is hit through for a base hit. Mike Trout is 34 years old. Yeah. I agree with both of those points. Don Washington should give him more days off. He needs time off. He's the type of guy who just you give him a day off, he hits a home run the next day. And yeah, he definitely is the biggest what if of all time because if he was healthy his whole career, and that's gonna do it for Giolito, who will end his day at 99 pitches. But yeah, if Trout was healthy his whole career, he would be a much better player. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, he was fired, but damn it, that was bad. Yeah, that he was fired, but still, yeah, there. Trout is a poorly managed player because if he plays with more rest, I mean, not every other day, but say he plays 2/3 of games, so you give him an off day. He doesn't play every game in a series. Make it so that maybe just doesn't play like the middle game of a series. I think he would do better than whatever this is. Justin Wilson has come on to pitch for Boston. 55 games this season, 3-1, with 2.45 ERA. As Jazz Chisholm steps into the box. Yeah, definitely true. I think Shohei Ohtani is a very mismanaged player. I think the Dodgers have done better managing him, but I think he's a really hard player to manage. So, as Shohei hit, as Jazz Chisholm hits a chopper to second base, that ends the inning. But yeah, I think he was a really just poorly managed player. Luis Gil, Boston doesn't have a hit through 5 innings, so. Yeah, and also give Betts a day off. don't make Betts play the field. Give Freeman a day off. Let him stay on the bench. I think that would be good for. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely agree he would benefit as time as an outfielder. I think his pitching arm would be better. I think there's a lot of good benefits to it. Maybe. The question is, would it make him a better hitter? And I think the Dodgers realize that whichever one he's better at is more important. I think that's a good thing for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's true. Middle of the sixth, the Red Sox are hitless so far. It's been an interesting game though. Yeah, I mean you've got like Bryce Harper, who's in the same predicament, superstar player. Is he better as a DH or is he better in the outfield? Like, what's the benefit to playing Bryce Harper in the outfield? I feel like it's the same thing with Juan Soto. What's the benefit of playing Juan Soto in the outfield? You could DH him. Maybe he'd be a better hitter. He's not a great fielder. He's okay out there. He's not terrible. As Heel, who has 75 pitches so far and pitching a no-hitter, deals one out. Yeah, outfield will also lead to injuries. But you're more likely to get injured pitching than you are in the outfield. Outfielders really don't get injured that much compared to pitchers. If we're only talking defensively. Yeah, I mean, outfielders get injured more, but aren't you gonna... Yeah, the issues you don't want Marte playing. You really don't want starting Marte playing, honestly. 2-2 is low. Riley Green had to get moved to... Yeah. And that's why Trout's playing corner outfield now, too, isn't he? Last pitcher... Where's Thermo? What did that say? The last pitcher to no-hit the Sox through... The last Yankees pitcher to no-hit the Sox through 5 innings is Domingo Germán in 2017. Luke Weaver is up in the bullpen. You might have just called it. Now the full count to Bregman. And this one bends in. No, it didn't. This one's called for ball 4. The umpires are all over the place tonight. That's a walk to Bregman. Trevor Story steps up. That should have been a strike. That definitely should have been a strike. No way that's not a strike. Yep, definitely got plate. That should have been a strike. Ooh, they did the ABS, and that would have been a strike. But not by much. Not a terrible call. Trevor Story's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Hitting .262 on the year with 24 home runs. 1-0. Ooh, right down the middle. Swung out and missed. That was a fastball right down the pipe. That was a changeup. So Luke Weaver appears to be the next Yankees pitcher, with Heel sitting at 83 pitches. So not going to be able to get through this, even if he is no-hitting Boston. Now the win percentage is all the way down to 69%. Nice. 2-ball. 6-4. Throw across the diamond. Jazz Chisholm will make a throwing error. Shocker. Jazz Chisholm unable to make a throw from second base to first base. What is he still doing on a MLB infield if he can't make a throw from second to first? It's 90 frickin' feet, Jazz. This one goes out of play, so the runner will get second base. Easy play. You had plenty of time. Nowhere near. About 5 to 10 feet over his head. That was a bad play. Jazz Chisholm made a really dumb play. So Jazz Chisholm has 13 throwing errors this season, which is the most in the American League. Jazz Chisholm is a guy that they should be DHing if they think he's actually good. He will take a step-off move. So now with runner at second. So that's going to be a 6-4 fielder's choice and an E4. Yeah, Jazz Chisholm is not good. This one's low. So now, yeah. Well, if Jazz doesn't fit in this lineup, trade him. It's terrible, but trade him. Augustin Ramirez has been really good for the Marlins, so that was a bad trade in my opinion. I didn't make any sense to trade for Jazz Chisholm. He's just been a defensive liability. Or bench him. Send him to the minor leagues. It's low for a ball. At 97. Weaver's still warming up in the Yankees bullpen. Yeah, that becomes an issue. Well, yeah, that becomes an issue too. Now the 2-1. Swung at it, missed a good pitch from Heel. I mean, if you DH him, Yankees have bad defense. Unfortunately, trade him to the Reds. Yeah, trade him back where he came from. 2-2 swung on it, missed strike 3. So 2 outs and a runner. Second now, Heel will continue the no-hit bid. That Reds rotation is really good. And this one's low to Yoshida. Because only in Ohio. Yeah. Their pitching is good. Their hitting needs to get better. But yeah, Oliver, that was like so 2 years ago. Now the 1-0 to Masataka Yoshida. High and away for a ball. Luis Heel, he's having some trouble. 2 wild pitches in this game, a balk. He hasn't given up any hits, but he has a balk and 2 wild pitches. So definitely a cause for concern if you're the Yankees. Now the 2-0. In there for a called strike. Pitch. This one is hit on the ground. That should end the inning. Jazz Chisholm will actually throw it to the guy. Wow, Jazz Chisholm. What a play. He made a throw to first. Can you believe it? I thought I would never see that. And they're going to go to Justin Wilson here. Oh, they already started Wilson. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. I'm pinning a new message. Remove. Could we see a no-hitter? There's only... Well, I can't speak. This is only my third live stream, so a no-hitter in my third live stream would be absolutely crazy. My first game, I did the Marlins and Braves game. That game was like 15-0. I turned it off. And then I did a Dodgers and Pirates game. Yeah, there hasn't been one this season. He's having a rough outing though, which is crazy because he's gonna end. I mean, he's done for the day. Marlins are still up 8-2. Get a look at the out of town scoreboard. Miami's beating Detroit 8-2. Texas is beating New York 8-3. Nationals beat the Pirates 6-5. Phillies up 6-2 on Kansas City. Toronto's up 2-1 on Baltimore. The Guardians are beating the White Sox 3-0. The Astros are beating Atlanta 11-1. What happened to them? D-backs and Twins are tied at 1. Brewers are up 4-0 on St. Louis. And then games to start later are San Diego versus Colorado, the Reds versus the Athletics, the Angels versus the Mariners, the Dodgers versus the Giants, and games that already ended. Cubs and Rays 6-4. First pitch was fouled away for strike 1. Yeah, there hasn't been one yet. 9 outs away. That one is on the ground, and easy play to first. Flip to the pitcher, got him. Good play by Wilson to get over. I have seen some things happen. As a Mets fan, I have seen that happen. So Luis Gil might be the only pitcher in MLB history to throw no hits, yet have 2 wild pitches and a balk. I would imagine he's the only one. This ball's lifted to deep right field down the line at the wall. It's going to one-hop the wall for a ground rule double. So it's an automatic double for Caballero. I totally said his name wrong, but Caballero has a 2-base hit. The Yankees have a runner at second and nobody out. And one person out, one guy out. Exit velo is 99. 350 feet in the air, just got over the wall. And pickoff attempt at second. Oh, he's safe. I thought he was out. He's called safe. Will the Red Sox challenge? And they're not going to. I thought he was out by a mile. Let's see. Is he out? Oh, he is out. The Red Sox don't challenge, but he was definitely out. Ryan McMahon, the 9-hole hitter. Oh, well, the Red Sox challenged this one. Runner took off and still is third. And now will the Red Sox challenge this one? No, they will not. Good jump here. For a stolen base, the jump is what's most important. Nothing else matters. I mean, it's just running as fast as you can. Yeah, no, he's safe. So the Yankees turn a double into a triple here. That is good baseball right there. You turn a 2-base hit into a 3-base hit. That is a big deal. McMahon with a runner at third. This one's somehow low. That was definitely in the zone. All right, I'll see you later, Lyle. Adios. Thank you for watching. Now the pitch to McMahon. Swung on. What a play! The throw's going to go home. He dropped the ball. It's 3-0 New York. The throw's going to go to second. He's safe. It's going to be a single and an extra base with an RBI. And the Yankees have extended their lead 3-0. Good scoop. Not a great throw. He just couldn't get a hold of it. He would have been out by a mile if he did. Oliver, are you still on? Is that you? Now the 0-1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Trent Grisham with a runner second, 1 out. Yeah. All right, 1-2. I got the game up on my phone too. I got it up on my phone just to get to 2 viewers. Maybe some more people see it. Now the 1-2. Low for a ball. How does that count as a view? Like, that shouldn't count as a view. Like, what? Struck him out. So, Red Sox and Yankees always make for an interesting game. They're going to intentionally walk Aaron Judge. Good decision there. Zach Kelly warming up for the Red Sox. Yeah, maybe Oliver. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, you had the game up? Yeah, call me.
Yeah, Mom.
All right, what's up?
Not really, you?
No, doing good. Ben Rice hits one up the middle, base hit. This could score another run.
Yeah,
It will score another run. Cut off, and he's safe.
It's kind of... I'm just sitting normal. Just sitting and chilling.
Aaron Judge able to steal it, able to get to third base. Good base running there.
Aaron Judge stealing the base in the 3-2-5 thing?
No, he didn't steal. He just got an extra base. Smart base running. Now it's going to be second and third.
Yeah.
And it's Ben Rice singled, catcher's interference, ground out, and single on the day. Catcher's interference is the only error. So, catcher's interference is the only error where you don't go 0 for 1 if you. Bellinger up now. First pitch he sees is low.
I just want to see the song this week after he walks the bases later.
What?
I just want to see the Yankees come upon Nick Weaver after he walks the bases later.
Yeah. Keel kind of sucks, but he has a no-hitter going. So.
He's really terrible, but I'm going to see Story was going to.
I don't know when my next stream is going to be.
No.
Maybe next Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Next Monday. What's the MLB schedule next Monday? I can't hear anything you're saying. It's all muffled.
the last game of the year as well.
It's not.
Like one of the one of the ones you can take one of the ones with the Mets or something.
I don't think so. Yeah, I struck him out. That ends the inning. Stretch time in Boston. 4-0 Yankees. Yankees are only 12 outs away. Both teams have 2 errors. This has been a sloppy baseball game. Yeah, Scooble left the Tigers Marlins game with left side tightness in the 4th inning.
Oh yeah, so I don't. You don't even figure out the season right where he is. Because usually at this point in the season, football had the same injury at the end of the year. He just needs to out for the year. And then they're all so okay that it's too late to catch up to him at the end of the last game before that.
All right, what game should I do?
If he had the same pace, the strikeouts, and the same like earned run pit, like the same, we could do like the Tigers versus Mets. Tigers versus Mets. If that happens anytime soon.
I'm free next Monday, so maybe I'll do a stream. Like on at 7 is Cubs versus Pirates, Braves versus Nationals, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles, White Sox, Yankees. No, that's too late. So one of those 3 first games. I actually wait. No, I can't do that one. That one's at 7:30. Either Cubs at Pirates or Braves at Nationals.
You should do the Braves at Nationals.
Yeah, probably Braves at Nats, and then switch over. I could switch over to a better game too if that game's not close.
Yeah, I have a feeling that one's gonna be close though.
Yeah, both of those teams suck.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Eli Lawrence was a great pickup for the Nationals.
Yeah, that was a good pickup for them.
I just want to see Cam and Teeny come up into the bigs and just fire out of the gate.
Yeah.
He was a great pick for the.
At this point, I'm going to go until the no-hitter ends, probably. No, I'll probably go a little after that. We'll see. I hope the no-hitter ends.
Yeah, at this point, I might even at this point, I might just make my channel sleep streams.
Yeah.
Just some dude since like $50 and I just get like ear ripped by Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
You
can't get money until you get to I think it's 500 subs.
It's 1,000.
You can't get ad money until you get to 1,000, but you can't get any money and you can't get donations until 1,000 or until 500.
You can't. I'm pretty sure you can get donations. Well, I mean on Twitch, where I mainly do my streams.
I know. I kind of want to stream on Twitch.
Well, once I wear those Ray-Ban Meta glasses in the shower and a bro donated me 5 bits. So
nice.
I think he likes me. He likes my wiener. So why did you relieve me in the 9th inning? I was throwing an absolute gem. I only allowed 1 hit. 18 strikeouts for 8 innings with a hit allowed, no walks.
Arias down the line, a foul ball. That was the closest Boston's been to a hit. Just fouled it off.
Yep.
The Yankees have had the 4th highest bullpen ERA since the trade deadline. Only the Rockies, Twins, and Braves have a higher bullpen ERA since the trade deadline. Now the 1-2.
Winning streak from
the 1-2 to Narvaez. In their strike 3. Went out in 7th. Red Sox still without a hit.
Actually, I need Hill to tear his UCL.
He's out of the game now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, it's Cruz.
How about that Luke? Oh, Fernando Cruz. They didn't have a new Weaver out there.
He was warming up earlier, and now he's... inside to Hamilton.
I would probably just have him for the eighth inning. Eighth or ninth inning.
Former Red Sox pitcher Austin Maddox has been sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty charges stemming from an underage sex sting.
Yeah, dude.
Wander Franco. All right.
Wander Franco.
Wander Franco. I feel like
there's the clapping. I'm getting canceled. I'm gonna get canceled. That's for sure, bro.
Oh, good thing it's only you watching my stream.
Diddy's gonna show up to my door and brutally diddle me at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm just here because I'm moderating.
Yeah.
Well,
we just passed 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Nice. 2.
Now the pitch to Hamilton, the 1-2. Got him swinging. And the Yankees are now only 7 outs away from a no-hitter.
7?
What?
So like 6-7?
Yes.
Like about 6 or 7.
That was a really bad swing.
I mean, it's freaking. What the heck is it?
Oh.
It's freaking David Hamilton. What else do you expect?
Oh, there's someone else watching a video now. Damn.
Nice.
Eaton steps in. Eaton whacks one down the left field line. Home run! The Red Sox break up the no-hitter.
That's Eaton's first career home run. That's Eaton's first career homer.
It's Nate Eaton. His first career dinger is a monster shot over the big green wall. The Red Sox are the first hit.
Over my big green wall. My great big green wall.
The person stopped watching us now.
Oh, because I did my Trump impression. My fault. Max French fried, bro. Absolutely deep fried him, bro. I just hit 4 home runs.
Hey, why is the Red Sox Donald Trump's favorite team?
Because they have a big wall.
Yeah, they built the biggest wall. What did Connor send me? Oh, no.
What is Connor sending you, bro? Bro, he sent me a cop shaking his butt in front of my house.
Damn, I'm going to copy it and send it to you.
Alright.
Alright.
If you guys don't know me, I'm that one guy here in his chat. He just keeps saying all the offensive shit.
Now Ceddanne Raphael is ahead 3-0 in the count. You know no one is watching except us, right?
Yeah.
We're the only people watching the stream. The other person logged off, Lyle Maddox. Not 3-0, right down the middle, taken for a strike.
Yeah, but gotta find.
Ceddanne Raphael is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Now 3-1. In there for strike 2, got the corner. Good pitch.
Yeah, that's where you bring in Nuke Weaver to diddle his cheeks at max speed. What's up?
Did you watch the video Connor sent me?
No.
Now the 3-2. Low and away for ball 4.
No, what? Oh my God, Parker.
Hi, Parker. Oh, yeah.
This shit reeks in here. Aerosol. Time to kill my lungs. Give them cancer. Cancer. Wait, Devers. A clubhouse cancer. Alright, actively brushing my teeth on Josh's live stream.
Damn, I got no likes. I'm gonna actually just go and like my own video.
I'm gonna mute real quick. I gotta take a piss.
All right. See ya. Damn, let's go. Now we have 2 likes. Now it's Jaren Duran in their first strike. Damn, let's go. I have a like now.
Have a right now.
That was me. This one's fouled away 0-2. Good splitter.
I'm gonna sit down for a second.
Jaren Duran has 26 triples since the start of last season, which is the most by a Red Sox in a 2-year span since 77-78.
Oh, wait, bro.
These games move so quickly now.
Bro, it's just a black screen.
It is what?
Yeah. What did he send you, bro?
It's just the audio of an elephant, I think.
Oh, it's the audio. Alright, I need to turn up my audio. Hold up, I'll hang up and listen to it.
Alright, see ya.
See you in a minute. Bro, I swear that's not one kid in my study hall, bro.
Damn. The caption was just elephant.
It's like that one kid in the bathroom who just keeps yelling, grow, grow, grow.
Yeah. Pitcher Duran struck him out swing. Duran will try to run to first. Trino makes a good throw, and that ends the 7th inning. But the Red Sox get the big hit. All right, I think I'm going to end the stream, though.
Alright.
All right. See ya.
Bro, you're just gonna hang up on me, Pookie?
Yeah, I got to end it. It's getting late.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah, talk to you later. All right, bye. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.